So we'll probably formally start this meeting right now. It's we have the agenda and the minutes before us to deal with, and we have the regular session of July 6th.
Right now, I guess I'll approve the agenda and the minutes from last week.
Okay, we have a motion, Jay.
Second.
All right, it's been motion and second to approve today's agenda and the minutes of past meeting and the regular session of July 6, 2011. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Old business?
None.
New business, Mary? We're gonna go right to you.
Bridge replacement south of Doherty and 66 is going well. The north pier is all done and they're working on the south pier right now. And possibly gonna pour the north abutment cap on Thursday. And we're getting working on some grading at the south abutment, so it's moving right along. S14, they're looking at paving that Wednesday. So that should take a week or so of paving and then get the shoulders and pavement markings on it. Should be done. The project's going well. B30, we're still kind of working on a resolution to try to get some stuff corrected. And it's moving along, just not as quickly as the others. That's about all I have new to report on.
The,
not a lot unusual going on, just normal maintenance.
Are we graveling still or yet or starting or?
Yes,
okay.
yes. We're still.
Okay.
let's see, the mowing of the shoulders and the roads, they're all done and look good and nice. You must have a different contraption or it seems to go further over, or maybe some of
Maybe it's just somebody else is doing it.
Oh, okay.
No new equipment.
Oh, okay. I just noticed it. Well, and then it was next to some place that they just put that shoulder gravel on, so maybe they made compensation to being, you know, to mow over or something.
Possibly.
Yeah. But anyway, I just throw that out. Okay. Any other questions for Mary? We're gonna delete you here pretty quick. That's all. Okay. Thanks, Mary. We're going to be moving on to our county auditor's line items. The first one is claims.
The claims are here for your consideration at the top group that are ready for Cliff, need a supervisor's signature.
Okay.
This time I'll make a motion to approve the claims as presented and sign where appropriate.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to authorize the chairman's signature and the claims presented this morning. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Payroll?
I have a payroll warrant report for the period ending July 2nd.
Okay.
Motion to approve the warrant.
All right.
Second?
All right. We have a second to approve the payroll warrant report of July 2nd. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any other payroll line items?
No.
All right. Seems like we've been having a lot of drainage with the other deals.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, last week Larry Furman and I went out and looked at this project. It's a project on Drainage District 70.
Okay.
They had some problems with dirt had been moved around on part of this tile, and Larry and I went out there and discussed it, and I think we have a solution to the problem. And I'll make a motion that we have Larry investigate and approve what we want.
Second.
All right, we have a motion and a second to approve Larry Fearman's investigation on DD number 70. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Okay. Anything else for drainage?
No.
All right. We'll be moving along here. We have motion to approve the clerk's monthly report of fees collected.
I've got the clerk's monthly, recorder's quarterly, and auditor's quarterly reports.
Okay.
Mr. Chairman, with them all being in order, I'd make a motion to accept and authorize your signature.
Okay.
I'll second that. The clerk's was $7,756. The auditor's is $448. And the recorder's is $72,142.
Okay. With that, I'll take that as a second. So we have before us is a motion and second to approve the clerks, recorders, and auditors' quarterly report of fees. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Okay, thank you. Authorize the chair to sign a NACO 2011 credentials voting identification form.
This is a form that requires a chairman's signature. It turns out that Linda Langston, who is a Lynn County Board of Supervisor member, is running for vice president of NACO. And this is a proxy vote, and this would allow Marge Pitts, county auditor in Clay County, to cast Ken's vote for Linda as vice president.
Okay.
At this time, I'll make a motion to authorize the chair to sign this said document for the voting. Ken did talk to me a little bit about it, and it would be nice to have somebody from Iowa on the NACO executive board.
Okay.
Second one comment, know Linda from a number of our meetings down in Des Moines. She's really an outstanding person, and I think she'd do a great job. And certainly wish her the best.
All right. With that, the motion and second to authorize the chair's signature on this credentials for a NACO election and identification form for the upcoming NACO, what is it, July 15th to the 19th?
I do not know that.
So with that, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. This organization's National Association of Counties. They do a lot on our behalf at the federal level. So, alrighty. Case management, Mary Beth.
It's an addendum to our contract with Magellan Health Services. It's a Medicaid disclosure form. By signing it, it allows Magellan to transfer Medicaid information and communicate between the Iowa Department of Human Services and Magellan regarding Medicaid billing for case management services.
Okay.
Make a motion to approve and authorize chair's signature.
And I'll second that. Is that just a renewal type thing, or?
Yes, they send out the contracts and then new HIPAA information, and so they have to, and they're taking over some additional programs, so it's a communication
Okay.
Okay.
form.
And that's a second, Bob?
Yep, I'm second.
Okay. And we have motion, and we have a second to authorize the chair's signature on the Medicare disclosure form. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, next before us, we have a driveway request, and you must be taking the lead on this, Tom, and Mary left.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, Mary Beth.
Thank you.
This is a non-agricultural driveway request, so it goes in front of the Planning and Zoning Commission and the Board of Supervisors. The commission met last Thursday, and Tom Solberg, who represents P&T Solutions, had requested to construct a second driveway into this parcel that's in Willem's subdivision. The property is just east of Bowerbelt and just west of United LP. It's the former Maggie Sewing Center property. There's an existing driveway in the southeast corner of the property, and then they're proposing a driveway along the west side. The commission was concerned that the lot is only 120 feet wide, and that would result in two driveways being probably somewhere in the neighborhood of 70 to 90 feet of one another. The commission also considered the county engineer's concerns, which were that the additional turning movements could result in an increase in accidents on the frontage road. Taking those matters into consideration and in talking with Mr. Solberg, the commission arrived at a mutually satisfactory resolution to this to this proposal, and recommended approval of the driveway with 3 stipulations. First, that the old driveway on the east side be removed by October 31st, 2012. One reason for this is that Mr. Solberg intends to construct rental storage buildings north of the old Maggie Sewing Center location. This will allow him to undertake that construction and then using that westerly driveway, and then once that construction is complete, remove that easterly driveway so that there's still only one access into the property. Also, they stipulate Mr. Solberg have a survey completed so that he knows where exactly the lot lines are on the property. In fact, he's questioning some graveling that Bauer Built has done that may extend over his property line. And then also, third, that the new driveway be constructed to the county engineer standards. If you do decide to approve the driveway, then it should be approved with those 3 stipulations that the commission recommended.
Okay. And that is your recommendation?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Does that pretty much make that west driveway and the adjoining one, does that pretty much make them all one? Or are we going all the way across? It'll go like this, okay, so
Yeah.
it'll be a whole new driveway and it won't be very far from Bauer Built.
Correct. Bauer Built has asphalted that driveway. It won't be very far, but access to rental storage buildings is fairly infrequent compared to the traffic that Bauer Built would have.
Okay.
All right. Well, gentlemen, I think we understand this thoroughly and what's proposed to take place and what our action should be on this.
I make a motion, Mr. Chairman, to accept the Planning and Zoning Commission recommendation for the approval of the new driveway for P&T Solutions with the 3 stipulations that are in Mr. Jasinski's letter.
Okay.
And I'll second said motion.
All right. The motion and second to accept the driveway request as proposed in the presentation of Tom's. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay. Now we're on to a motion to change the regular sessions meeting from July 19th to the 18th. So,
Yeah, next Tuesday I got a chance to go play golf on a private course and I asked to change the meeting and my 2 colleagues said that's fine, so I'd like to move the meeting to Monday.
Okay.
Same time.
Same time.
Okay.
First I've heard of that, but that's,
Yeah,
I'm glad to
Well,
accommodate.
and we have, Tom uses this word, some caveat to this. Boy, you have to give it for Bob for being honest. To come out, I mean, I'd be a little sheep. I'd like to say, well, I got, but so you got the gold star for
I got
that.
the gold star for this.
So, but with that, I'll also accept a motion for the change of the meeting.
I think you already made.
I made.
Oh, okay. With that, all in favor?
No, now you're looking for a second.
Yeah, let's have a second.
Oh, okay.
I'm still weighing my options.
Oh, okay, you're still, all right. All right. Well, I should so too.
That's the caveat.
Well,
Yeah, that's the
That's
caveat.
the caveat.
well, against my better judgment, I guess. I'll
Okay.
second.
All right, there's a motion and second to change the date from the 19th to the 18th of July at 9:30 a.m. That's a Monday. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thank you. Okay, letter F, moving along. You're kind of full of manure. I mean, you could use that deal. But anyway, we have
Yeah.
items under letter F, 1 through 5. They're all existing manure management plans, I understand, and
Yep.
all the proper documentation and paperwork accompany them, I've
Yep.
seen. Okay.
This time I'll make a motion to approve F 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. The manure management plans are existing. All there is just updating that we keep on file the records and send a copy to the unit.
Okay.
I'll second.
The motion and second to accept the manure management plans that are presented this morning on today's agenda. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Agreements and contracts.
Have none.
Okay.
I do have
Okay.
a couple items under agreements and contracts that I was given yesterday by the auditor's office with regards to county's deferred compensation plan that it offers to employees through Nationwide. They're making some minor changes to the plan at no additional cost to the county, and our response needed to be turned in by the 15th. And so I want to bring these to your attention and ask you to authorize the chair to sign these. The first makes services available to employees that are going through a transition, such as changing jobs, leaving the county, or entering retirement, and Nationwide provides advice to those employees as to the benefits of staying in the plan, or giving them retirement advice on how to withdraw what they've put into the deferred compensation for purposes of the retirement. The second option is something that's recently been created, and we offer deferred compensation, or public entities offer deferred compensation through Chapter 457. It's not under 401k like you see in private business, but it's under Chapter 457. What this would allow employees to do, or what that chapter created, was a Roth 457 plan, which is similar to a Roth IRA, in that employees can make after-tax contributions to their deferred compensation plans. It would generally be used for employees that have maximized their contributions to a Roth IRA plan. Gives them another option. So both of these options benefit our employees. There's no additional cost to the county, and would recommend that you authorize the chair's signature on both documents.
Good options to have.
Yes.
Motion to accept the changes to the deferred compensation contract as presented.
Okay.
Second.
All right, we have a motion, and it's been second in favor to authorize the chair's signature on the said insurance compensation plans.
Deferred compensation.
Deferred compensation plans, and that Roth item rider. Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay. Anything else under agreements and contracts? No? Okay. Appointments? And,
Have none today.
okay, no. Correspondence and communication?
Well, sir.
All right.
No.
Well, we're getting right down to the end of our agenda items, and we have adjournment still lingering out there.
So moved.
All right.
Second.
All right, it's been motion and second in favor of adjournment. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thank you.
Didn't linger very long, did it?